Hey guys, Joe here from XFoxGames. Check it out. Woo! This is it's a small blaster, but the cartridge here is huge. This is the DartZone. This is the Magnum X2. Now, I get it. This is not something that's completely brand new. We've had it actually in our stack of blasters to review, but it was something that I saw exclusively again at Target where I was like, man, yeah, that drum on that is huge. So, you know what? Let's pick this thing up. So, here we go. You know, before we even start, guys, I got to first off say a big, thank you to everybody who has subscribed and is part of this channel. We love giving back to you guys. So, again, subscribe if you haven't. Check out some of these giveaways. We have recently given away, Aeon Pros and Nexus Pros and Nerf amps. So we got a giveaway always going on, at least one big one during the month that takes literally 10 seconds to get in. So I say, why not, right? Why not subscribe to the channel and, I don't know, win cool blasters if you can. It's completely random, so you never know. Anyways, let's get right into this. Again, you can check it out here. We picked this thing up at Target. It is, again, a Target exclusive. Who knows, maybe one day it'll show up somewhere else, but we got ours at Target. And I thought it was, again, a pretty neat blaster, kind of a sidearm type, main type, I don't even know what you want to call this thing, but I can see a lot of people using it as their main just because of the kind of the buttstock here, as well as this huge, drum. Like I said, I cannot stress enough. Look, I almost hide my whole face kind of behind it. But let's hop right in. Let's take an actual look at the box. So if we look at the front of the box, the first thing you notice, is that drum. It literally takes up 50% of the box. When just looking at it, you're like, man, that thing is no joke. Literally holds 40 darts. So just huge. Shoots up to 90 feet, which is awesome. That is not feet per second. That is 90 feet in distance. If we take a look at the back of the box, yeah, nothing too crazy. You can see the kid over there. He's just super yelling, and I would too, man. When you got this many rounds, yeah, you're just yelling and you're just shooting a lot. So not a lot of I don't know, Easter eggs on the back of other blasters that come down the road, right? This is just see it is what you get. Now, when you look at the actual blaster, I mean, again, it's not too bad. If we look at this thing up and close, it does remind you of a lot of the kind of the sidearms that DartZone has created. Kind of in this line. There are a couple, and you guys know them. But, I mean, it doesn't look all that bad aesthetically. They didn't, put too much garbage and junk on this thing. They kind of just keep it very, simple and down to earth. The grip, yeah, fits my adult hands very nice. I don't see why a smaller nerfer should have any issue gripping this thing. And it feels really good. It has kind of these little ribs on there, which give you a little bit extra grip, I don't know. When it comes to the actual kind of stock down here, I like this, depending, again, on your personal preference. If you just want to run and gun, or you want to kind of put it back and kind of do the slam fire, perfect. Super adjustable. Just push in that little kind of knob right there, and it slides back and forth. I think there is there's technically 4 spots of adjustability. I think really in most cases you're probably going to use either the middle or the back one depending on your style. So not too bad. I really like that. It was kind of hidden in the package. When I first looked at it, you couldn't really see it all that great because, again, the drum mag kind of took up the whole kind of thing there. The front grip, yeah, not too bad. It feels really good. A lot of different holding positions on the front, depending, again, on your play style. But I think it feels good. Has, again, those little ribs on there. Now, the big thing on this, is this huge 40-round capacity drum, which, I mean, again, that thing is just ginormous. Now, here's the thing, is when I was looking at this originally, I was like, okay, in the package, it was like this. So when I looked at it, so I'll put it up close, it looked like, I thought, it was like, wait a second, what, is there a clip? What's going on? And I thought that would have been cool. So I thought, man, you could put a magazine in there. That would actually be not that bad. It's kind of tucked way up in there, kind of out of the way. And I don't know. That's what I thought. But still, hey, I'll take, you guys know me, a huge drum. Well, maybe not this big, but a huge drum nonetheless. Now, here's what's awesome, too, about about these DartZone guns is a lot of these magazines are removable. So once you put them in, they're not in for good, right? A lot of the other brands of foam have it where when you put them in, they're stuck. That's it. They're done, right? And you can't take them out. So this one, nope. There's just a little knob right there. You kind of can push it over, and the thing will just slide right out, which I like that because it allows you to open up the blaster, get into the blaster if you want to do some changes, or even have a whole bunch of these. Just throw them on the ground and go. But it also lets you you know, kind of in the future, maybe even, you know, 3D print your own kind of different little thing there. Now, what's crazy about this is you guys can see how big that is comparison to kind of the Nerf Elite one here. Gosh, or the Nerf N-Strike one here. I mean, it is substantially bigger. Gosh, it is just crazy huge. Now, I was hoping that maybe they were going to have a different revision of this particular blaster and kind of do like what they did here on the Villainator, where they gave you a huge capacity, but look at this. They kind of did that offset where you have this inner circle. You guys can kind of see. They have the inner circle and then the outer circle, and then there's like a little toggle on the top, a little plastic piece that kind of flip-flops depending on what you are. So you get a lot of capacity for a smaller drum size. So I was hoping they would do that for this because I really like this. But you guys know me. I love my Villainator just because of how many rounds you could hold in such a smaller space. This is just more, hey, we're going to jam them all together and kind of go. Now, this does come along with their classic waffle head dart, which has kind of been the, I don't know, it's kind of been the 2020 de facto standard, which everybody started using. Then towards the later end of 2020 and 2021, currently right now, a lot of people I know are using the Nexus Pro stuff, which is really, really good. So I don't know. I mean, these used to be the champ, but the Nexus Pro stuff is been doing really good as well. It does come with 40, so I mean, that's, again, it fills this whole thing all the way up. Let's take a switcheroo here, and so you guys could see me shooting this particular thing. So, I mean, again, you know, I wish they had a little bit better of a cocking mechanism. It's alright. It does kind of dig into my hands a little bit, so hopefully someone's going to 3D print something that's a little bit different up there. I wish it had a front pump, which would be awesome. If there was somebody built some type of kit for this thing, I think it would be cool. And, you know, when I see it says shoots up to 90 feet, not 90 feet per second, that tells me we should get around 75 to 85 FPS, right? The Nerf Ultraline claims to shoot 120 feet, which roughly goes to about 90 to 95 FPS, sometimes even in the hundreds, depending on those. But, yeah, you can see here, I mean, I got about 80 FPS, you know, some a little bit higher, some a little bit lower. And for the most part, that's where it stayed. And you could see me in these videos. I mean, I'm going crazy, right? I'm trying to slam fire this thing as quick and as fast as I can to see if it's going to cause any problems. I've only shot maybe about 200 or 300 rounds through this thing in the backyard and inside the garage here, and no jams, no nothing. It just shoots. The only time I've ever had an issue is just when the darts, like myself, you know, if I've overshot them or I stepped on them and I crunched them up, that's my problem. But still, you know, 85 FPS, 80 FPS, not too bad. I mean, overall, guys, I like this particular blaster. I like the design. I just wish that the drum here was a little bit smaller, or they did kind of the offset, so maybe it has like 80 rounds. That would be nuts. Or make this a little bit smaller, make the drum a little bit smaller, and do that offset again, like the Villainator we've seen previous. But overall, not too bad. Again, for how cheap it is at my local Target. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys like that. Again, I just want to do a quick review of this in case some of you guys have seen this on your Target shelves and are kind of curious if it's something you guys want to get. I hopefully you guys get it, or maybe you don't. Maybe you get the Villainator. I don't know. Anyways, definitely subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Come on, please get in these giveaways. I want to give stuff to you guys if you guys are subscribers to the channel because, right? Why not? Wouldn't cool free Nerf stuff? Anyways, thanks again, Fox fans.